Alright guys, so I just did my reaction to the Jokers. That one should have gotten uploaded, but like I said, I'm here with another reaction. This is the richest, the 10 teachers who do more than just teach. Oh, I wonder what's gonna be in this video.
There is no question that teaching is one of the hardest jobs in the world, as well as being a job with a hefty responsibility. The people who choose to take on this career are amazing in their own right, but there are a few who manage to stand out in a universe full of stars. Here are 10 school teachers you have to see to believe. While you're watching, make sure you're paying close attention because there will be a pop quiz. Whether you're in school or you've graduated, you should still participate. You don't.
Man, I graduated last year. I don't need to do any more quizzes. I mean, I've taken quizzes, tests, finals, the KC, even though I always failed it. And man, I may have graduated, but doesn't mean I'm completely smart, okay? Just because you graduate doesn't mean you know everything. I mean, like for example, like...
Want to get an F, do you? So pay attention while watching this video and stay tuned for our quiz, Teacher's Orders. If you want some extra credit, then move your clicker over to that red subscribe button and click. It might help you get that A if you're a subscriber. Tracy. Sometimes there is an unfair stereotype with teachers when it comes to appearances, but Patrice Tracy Brown definitely goes against stereotypes. She teaches elementary school in Atlanta, Georgia, and she unexpectedly found some massive internet fame. Why? Because Tracy is beautiful, and she wears some pretty amazing outfits. Of course, with online fame, there are bound to be some haters, and Brown got some criticism saying that her outfits were a bit too racy.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that, but I mean, you have to obey what you have to wear. I mean, even though it sucks that you have to most of the time walk in with a suit, but what you gonna do?
MOTOWN teacher. If you're older, then you've probably said something like, ugh, kids these days. This can be especially true when it comes to music. Kids eat up the music of today, and often don't get to experience music from the past. Third grade teacher Melinda Williams wanted to encourage her students to listen to MOTOWN and old school R&B. This yearning morphed into an annual MOTOWN review show that has raised thousands of dollars for her school's arts program, as well as attracted the attention of celebrities. It turns out her passion for music education definitely paid off.
Interesting.
Heated math. Math is one of those subjects where students can either thrive or fail.
No. Math is just so freaking unnecessary. Who the hell is gonna use log theorem? Who's gonna use a quadratic formula? Who's gonna use, you know, fractions? Okay, maybe. But my point is that this subject is it's a virus. It was my biggest weakness. I had some problems with like biology, physiology, but not like this. This class, everybody complained. I'll take this though. You combine the worst subject plus the worst math teacher equals completely, what do you call it? Torture. I told you guys, the teachers that I have were just, oh my god, they were horrible. They did not know how to teach. They refused to teach you sometimes. Like, I remember clearly, I go to them and be like, yeah, I need help with this question, do this. And I'm like, okay, so I have to do this. Yeah, just do that. All right, go get the hell out of here, basically. And like I said, the teacher I had for summer school was way easier and more nicer. He helped me. He knew how to teach. What's funny too is that I had those two teachers for a whole school. Well, technically I had them for 3 years because I had 2 and then 1. 3 years I had them and they did not help me at all. And yet I had this one teacher, well, 2 teachers for summer school for 5 weeks, and in 5 weeks I got it done easily. So if you're watching this, retire. Please retire.
But we wonder how much better students would pay attention if this guy was their math teacher. Meet Pietro Baselli. He has been hailed as the world's hottest math teacher. He has gathered a massive following on Instagram, but he sometimes worries that people will focus on his looks instead of his smarts. Soldier teacher. Sean Boyle's academic career consisted of him teaching social studies to 8th graders at Eyre Middle School in Pennsylvania. But instead of being called Mr. Boyle right now, he is Sergeant First Class Sean Boyle. You see, Boyle is in the Army Reserves, and he got stationed in Djibouti in Africa. He is currently helping the locals as well as working with ambassadors to help stabilize the country. But just because Mr. Boyle is out of the classroom, it doesn't mean his students forgot him. In Mr. Boyle's honor, the students at Eyre did a fundraiser to help third world countries get clean water through the Water Boys organization.
Nice.
academic melody.
What?
When musician Rocky Sandoval is in the classroom, he is known as Jeunesse Sandoval. Sandoval has been on shows like MTV's The Score, as well as making the band, as well as being a finalist on American Idol. There is no doubt that Sandoval is a fantastic musician. So why is he in the classroom at Clover Park Technical College? He started as a note taker, then a tutor, then an assistant teacher. After getting his BA, he got promoted to a full-out teacher, and he's loving every minute of it, especially when his students realize he's a rock star. We told you it was coming, and now it's here. Did you pay attention? Here is your quiz question. Who was the most inspirational teacher you've ever had, and why? Be creative with...
Who was the most inspirational? I would probably say Lewis. Wait, is American Idol even still on today? I don't even know. Why does Simon always have to be negative? I was never a big fan, but I would catch a little bit of it. That guy was always like, that was absolutely dreadful.
Your answer in the comments. If your answer gets the most upvotes, it will get pinned to the top, and you'll get a shout out from the richest, like the prized...
A shout out? You know, that's not gonna happen to me. Like that's never gonna happen.
Teacher's pet that you are.
Come on, let's resume with this freaking video.
Making their mark. The students at Agua Fria High School aren't known for going to college, but 25-year-old teacher Joshua Murray wanted to change that. He told his college prep students that he would tattoo on his body the name of every student who got at least $5,000 in scholarships. A year and a half later, Murray made good on his promise in permanent ink. These students certainly made their mark on their teacher.
Damn.
All the same. One of the most stressful parts of school picture day is figuring out something to wear, but PE teachers...
Not for me. Yeah, I'll just wear this. With guys, it's like, we don't give a damn what we wear. Look at me. You saw me wear this on my last, what, 2 videos? I don't give a damn. With girls, though, it's like, Jesus. I can kind of understand because it is picture day, but it's like, do you really need to take up 3 to 4 hours max to get ready? Like, I don't get that mindset.
Teacher Dale Irby didn't have that issue during his teaching career. In 1974, he realized that he wore the same outfit 2 years in a row. His wife, Kathy, then dared him to do it for a 3rd year. 40 years later,
Really?
Mr. Irby wore the same outfit for picture day every one of those 40 years. His story soon went viral, and every photo from 1973 to 2013 was posted
So that's what, let me see. For 4 decades?
online after Mr. Irby retired. Fighting bullies.
Ooh, fighting
Being
the
a teacher
bullies. That's a fun fact. I never got bullied in school. Like, unfortunately, the same cannot be said for my editor. Kind of. See, the first time you were a middle schooler was in 6th grade. He walked through some, like, railing, not railing, I guess, like, some type of railing or something. But, like, I guess it belonged to the 8th graders. As he was passing through them, they're all pushing him around, calling him a scrub. But then the second time was so dumb. He was pushing me around, but, like, just messing around, though. He was pushing me around. One guy came up and was like, leave him alone. But I guess he didn't know we were friends, so he took it up. He took it serious, like, hey, man, stop messing with. The very next day, I was studying in the same spot that we were in, and that same kid came up and was like, hey, is that guy here, though? Is he here to mess with you? I'm like, no. He's like, okay, well, if he's letting me know, I'm like, okay. But in my mind, I'm like, so let's see what this is.
Means that you have to deal with kids that bully other students. It is one of the most challenging aspects of teaching, considering the school has to remain neutral when it comes to disputes. But after Brazilian teacher Ana Barbera Ferreira found out that one of her students was upset because a boy called her hair ugly, Ferreira took action. The next day, Ferreira came to school with the exact same hairstyle as her student and told her, today, I'm beautiful like you.
Interesting.
A giving heart. If and when we win a ton of money, we would most likely use it for ourselves. But that...
Man, if I won a ton of money, I wouldn't be here right now. In a big mansion, looking at a nice view with my hands behind my back. I would buy a Lambo, and then if my hair was, because you guys see that in my older subscribers, you see how my hair used to look when it was long. If you want me to grow it long again, let me know. I'll grow it long again. I'll be driving with some shades on, with my hair like the wind blowing my hair, be like, carry on my way, what's up? There'll be peace when you are done.
That's not what teacher Nicole Ballerman did when she won the Wish for Others campaign. Instead of cashing in her $150,000, she donated it to her school, Up Academy. Bollerman said she did it because it was the right thing to do, and her students deserved it. Not only that, but after hearing Bollerman's story, Ellen DeGeneres presented her with a check for $25,000 plus $7,500 Target gift cards for her fellow teachers. Who knew that a moment of epic generosity would pay off so much? Using the Force. Brian Dennert is a high school history teacher who loves Star Wars. In fact, his devotion is so strong that he took his badge picture dressed like Princess Leia. He not only did it because of his love for Star Wars, but he also wanted to bring in some positivity for his students. The badge was well received by both students and faculty, and Dennert became an online legend in the sci-fi world. Thanks for taking this trip back to school with us. Be sure to answer our quiz question.
I was actually thinking that there was gonna be like some teacher who was gonna do something, you know, weird or something, but surprisingly not. I'm not gonna lie. If I was a teacher, I'd probably make a lot of jokes and maybe talk about Marvel. One of my teachers that was actually kind of cool was his name was Gonzalez. He was my guitar teacher. He would talk to us about like WWE. I remember he wore an NWO t-shirt. I remember, and we talked about WrestleMania 29. I remember like he was talking about it, and I yelled across. I'm like, yeah, I saw that show, and he's like, oh, you did? And he's like, what'd you think of it? I was like, you remember WrestleMania 29? I mean, it was alright. Pretty interesting stuff. And let me just say this before I go on. I don't know who this guy was, but I did a reaction video to a video game, to Tekken, and he went ballistic on me, calling me a lazy piece of S-word, I think. I don't know if you're watching this, but hey, I never said that my schedule was gonna be brand new. I never said I would stop my reaction videos, okay? I said I want to spice things up on this channel. I'm gonna do plenty of reactions to multiple channels, okay? If I want to do a video game channel, I'm gonna do it. If you don't like it, well then get the hell off my channel then. So let me know what you guys think of this video. Hit that notification button. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Well, that REKLEZ Rich signing out.